Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Polar Bears and the New York Mets. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Jay Hernandez gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Ready now, Fabio Koufax, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, they want to be playing their best ball. They have to find a way to win this ball game, especially on a Thursday night. You don't want to be headed into the weekend getting swept.
Yeah, one of the things you want to do, D-Road, take care of business here on this Thursday and not look forward to that weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday series coming up. Take care of business here in Thursday's game.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Two balls and a strike. Here it is.
Count is 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Three and two, full count. Here comes the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Standing in, Shmuel Foppert, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First offering on its way.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
The 1-0. Hernandez, it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
The 3-0 pitch. Three and two. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Count remains full. The next 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Into the box now, Connor Pitts. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate, currently leading the National League in that category.
Well, he's right in the prime of his career, and clearly that is resulting in big things for him.
First pitch coming, here it is. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Just short, hit hard, reined in. To second for one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. Standing in, Lamont Mishmerheisen. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the NL in RBIs.
Yeah, and he's such a youngster, too. You know, it's great for baseball as a sport when we've got such dominating young players like him making their mark. It's just fun to watch.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he's back in standing. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And he is in there.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roy. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
At the plate, DeVore Haddig. O'Neill waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
That is the second baseman, Chipper Bonser.
Stepping in, Chipper Bonser. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits third best in the National League.
Yeah, he can be found on the leaderboards for batting average and home runs too, guys. He's having a very special year so far.
Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. First pitch on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
A ball and a strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
The set and the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And he'll get back in standing. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Here's the 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Syracuse leads this one 1-0. Dog Billingsley, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
At the plate, Johnny Gates. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
That one's in there, 3-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
At the plate, Clinton Wood is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's out.
Gates gets his lead at first, nobody out. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's right there to second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Batting third, the first baseman, Darryl Jenkins.
Now at the plate, Darryl Jenkins. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now the pitch. 1-2 now. The pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Mets go down quickly. They're down 1-0. Coming to the plate now, John Pitts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 37 on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Stepping in, Gregory Pitts. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
So striding in, Gaylord Lukrensky. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up.
And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Now this gets all the way to the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
To the plate now, Fabio Koufax. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
1-0 pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
3-0 now. Shmuel Foppert will be next. Here it comes, the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Fly ball right down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. 3-2 pitch, and another foul ball. No one out with a runner at second. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Shmuel Foppert. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch.
Ball.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 1-0 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
The third baseman, number 3, Connor Pitts.
Digging in, Connor Pitts. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's popped up. but this will land untouched. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch is piling up. 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Oh, and he misses it. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lamont Mishmerheisen. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Syracuse is on top here, 3-0. So coming to the plate, Vernon Baez batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 1-0. Fouled away. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Louis O'Neill, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Now the 2-1. Pops this one up. Koufax into shallow center. He makes the running play. 2 down. Stepping up now, Michael Brunk, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1. Ball, that's out.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 one more time. This is hit pretty well out to left field. A ball that's tarrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting set, the catcher, Fernando Delgado.
Now at the plate, Fernando Delgado. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Devore Haddock. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
1-1 the count now. Now here's the pitch. This one skied out toward right. Gonzalez is under this one, and he's got it for out number one. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Stepping into the box, Chipper Bonser 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way.
Nope, that's down.
Bases are empty, one man out.
Ball.
2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
So stepping in, John Pitts. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Pitts is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So digging in now, Gregory Pitts. He reached on a single in his first try. Has a look, now the pitch.
1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Now the 1-0. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Standing in now, Gaylord Lakrensky. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line into the upper deck, but foul. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 to him now. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pops this one up. Arroyo has a play. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Digging in now, Jonas Gonzalez. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
Jonas Gonzalez.
First pitch coming, here it is. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Drilled to first. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Next up from New York, Antonio Arroyo, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Striding forward now is the DH, Johnny Gates. He's hitless in the series so far. Here comes the first pitch.
No, inside.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, but the runner's back easily. At the plate now, Clinton Wood, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double, and maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 offering.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
The set and the 1-2 hit down the line at first. The 1-2 pitch.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. Syracuse is out in front 3-0. Andy Fox answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Andy Fox.
New inning set to get underway. Digging in to try it again. Shmuel Fopper. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Fox, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2027 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
In now, Connor Pitts. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Nobody out, runner on first. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Stepping in now, Lamont Mishmerheisen, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Whoa, that's down.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated.
Settling in now, DeVore Haddig, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
1-0 pitch. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now the 2-0 home.
3 balls, no strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
2 out here and a runner at second. Bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Vernon Baez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Vernon Baez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
The 1-2. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. He'll try again. 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Koufax in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Louis O'Neill, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the 1-0.
Hey! Hey!
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. To short. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Ross.
To the plate now, Michael Brunk, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And this is popped up near second base. Bonser has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
Next for the Mets, Fernando Delgado. He's set, and the pitch. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and the runner back safely. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. High and deep to straightaway right. And that one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Mets have made this a 3-2 ball game.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
Into the box, Jonas Gonzalez rounded down the third baseline. He's got it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Ready for another chance? Chipper Bonser. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Chipper Bonser.
Here it comes. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And now a pitch on the way.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
At the plate, John hits. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batter, the center fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Gregory hits. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most two-base hits this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. At the plate now, Gaylord Lakrensky. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch, and it's fouled away. A pause and the 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. That misses 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
This is pulled into right. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Antonio Arroyo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Antonio Arroyo.
First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Johnny Gates. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Clinton Wood. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Darryl Jenkins would be next. Curveball, and he'll just watch this one. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Now at the plate, Fabio Koufax.
For Syracuse, the shortstop, Fabio Koufax.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, inside.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Wood backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in, Shmuel Foppert. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Into the box now, Connor Pitts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down three pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find it.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. The 1-0 delivery.
That's in. Ball 2.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Come set. Now the pitch.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Lamont Mishmerheisen. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-0 home.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled off.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Heading out towards shallow right. Gonzalez in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now to the plate, DeVore Haddock. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
A high fastball is in there.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And the second run will score as they've pushed the margin here to 5-2 now.
Got a pretty good pitch to hit there and turned it into extra bases. And to me, this goes back to what we were saying about this reliever pitching longer than he's really used to. I do think he's fighting exhaustion right now.
Santiago Gonzalez will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 3, Santiago Gonzalez.
In now, Chipper Bonzer. Guess he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Gonzalez has logged upwards of 900 innings on the mound so far and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That evens it up 1-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Bonzer comes into action sporting a slugging line above 650, and that's not something you see every day. Truly an elite power bat. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit. No errors and 1 man left on. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Polar Bears are out on top 5-2. So striding forward now, Darryl Jenkins. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Darryl Jenkins.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Taken high and deep to right. Racing back, the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
To the plate now, Vernon Baez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Fouled away. No outs, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
The third baseman, number 5.
Coming to the plate now, Louis O'Neill.
O'Neill.
Now here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Pitts will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next to the net.
Riding in once again, Michael Brunk. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Another 0-2 home. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets do get one back, though, on the solo home run. Bottom 3rd of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Estevan Gonzalez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 34, Estevan Gonzalez.
Seventh inning ready to roll. Digging in once again, John Pitts. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Like that pitch there. Lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch.
That's ball 2. Down to 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Digging in the switch hitter, Gregory hits. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Back in standing. First pitch on its way. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
A runner at first with no outs here. Chop now to short. Can they get 2? He's got to hurry. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in, Gaylord Lukrensky. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Well, that's off the plate.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Fabio Koufax. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. Baez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
In the traditional 7th inning, stretch.
Fernando Delgado will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1.
Nope.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. The 1-2 is high and outside for a ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
So now to the plate, Jonas Gonzalez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Antonio Arroyo. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Marshall English has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 4, Marshall English.
Striding into the box, Shmuel Foppert. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. He's set. Here it comes.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's out. Ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Chopped up the line to first. The next 3-2. Skied down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Line drive to left. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Stepping in now, Connor Pitts, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Poppert rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they push their lead to 3 now.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
At the plate, Lamont Mishmerheisen. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A runner at second, nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Hit in the air out to center field. Baez is right there, 1 down.
The bat, number
Trying to
1.
pick things up where we left off, DeVore Haddig. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0.
Inside ball.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
You got a full count?
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Stepping up now, Chipper Bonzer. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
That's a ball.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. 2-1 after the foul ball there. From the stretch. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And there's out number 2. John Pitts will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Here's the 1-0. Curveball down and in, misses, ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. One run is in. Throw comes to second. On to second, but he's in safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Chester Driscoll will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Chester Driscoll.
At the plate now, Gregory Pitts, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. And he lays off for ball one. 3 runs already home here. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, the catcher, Gaylord.
Now batting, Gaylord Lukrensky. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Now the 1-0.
2-0. Ball 3.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove.
Reached base via the base on ball.
It was obvious when the count was luck with the next hitter.
Koufax, he hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
One and one.
Outside.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And he popped it. Bird is in to score.
The batter, the left fielder, Shmuel Crawford.
Into the box, Shmuel Crawford, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too, and here he is again still with the bases loaded.
At the plate, Connor hits. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. The 1-1.
Nope.
2 out, bases loaded. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Syracuse is on top 10-3. Now to the plate, the Mets DH, Johnny Gates. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for 2nd in that category in the National League. First offering on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now in the box, Darryl Jenkins. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Hit softly down the line at first. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Ready for another shot now, Lamont Mishmerheisen. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Pitch on the way. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. DeVore Haddig will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Hopped up. And he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
In now, DeVore Haddig. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
To the plate now, Chipper Bonser, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. None out, runners at first and second. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Now at the plate, John Pitts, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Left side, a diving effort here as he gets a glove on it, and they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single.
The center fielder, Gregory Pitts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Here's the 1-1. Hard liner toward short. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well. To third now, but he's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Gaylord Rutledge.
Standing in now, Gaylord Lakrensky, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch to first. And he's out on the tag, but they do play to run on the play.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Chuck Mills comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Mills.
Fabio Koufax will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the stretch. And that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So now to the plate, Shmuel Foppert, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Polar Bears lead this one 14-3. Johnny Juarez enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Vernon Baez.
The center fielder, Vernon.
First pitch coming, here it is. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Now here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Popped him up. Lekrensky is under it. He's got it one away.
The third baseman.
And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate, Louis O'Neill, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Mishmerheisen is there, and quickly two are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home nine.
Left fielder, Michael.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Brunk. First pitch on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Ball one. Now a line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict when this amazing streak's going to end. So I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
14-3 is the final score in this one. Syracuse, with their 95th win, tops in the division. Doug Billingsley earns a league-high 18th win as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Jay Hernandez worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.